So in this video, we're looking at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Superhero Son Gohan Beast. This is a long-awaited release, of course, after seeing the movie. This was, I guess, kept secret, so they couldn't really release this form of Gohan alongside the initial movie releases of the SH Figuarts superhero line. But here he is finally, and he looks pretty cool. They changed up a few things. It's not just a head swap here, so that's cool to see. On the box though, they managed to cover the figure's face somewhat with the image on the side here, which is a little weird. I don't really like seeing that, especially if you want to keep one on card or in the box. I mean, they couldn't have lowered this image just a little bit so it's not in his face, but I mean, this one we're going to open, so I guess it doesn't matter. Here is the side of the box. Here's the back side right there. You can see he does come with an effect, so that's cool to see as well. So let's go ahead and crack it open. So out of the box, as he stands, to the top of his hair, it's about 7 inches tall to the top of the hair right there. Top of the head, it's under 6 inches, like 5.5 inches to the top of the head. So you just see how much more that hair adds on to the the length of the figure. But I am happy to report that the figure is in very good quality. It's in very good, I guess, condition, joint-wise, because lately we've been getting a lot of loose joints out of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line, unfortunately. But this one was made in the China factory, which normally does not have any issues like that. It's only when they come from the Vietnam factories that they have terrible issues. So that's good to see that they made this one at least from a good factory. Here is the tray of accessories that he comes with here. You can see he does come with an effect that looks like very similar to a special beam cannon effect there. We got a bevy of open hands here, lots of different pose open hands. We have the 2 fingers right there for like a special beam cannon, which is what we have here as well. That one's attached to the effect. Crossed arms, awesome. I love crossed arms. Always looking forward to getting these crossed arms and these releases because they're just real cool, simple poses. We also do get the black eyebrowed faceplate here, and this is actually for your original Gohan release, not for this figure, but this is when he is initially transforming into the Beast Gohan. His eyes turn red and he makes his face right here, so it's cool that they included another, I guess, quote-unquote DLC piece of accessory for your original Gohan from the superhero movie. And then all of the other ones are for this figure, so we have a total of 3 extras. It makes 4 faceplates, including the one that is on the figure itself right now. So we get this open mouth face. As you see, we have the white gray hair or silver hair. And we have this smirk face right there. And then we have this face with the teeth showing. And another quick look at the black eyebrow, or the one for the original Gohan. Right here, you can see the red eyes. So that looks pretty good. Here is the beam effect, which is awesome. I want to see more of this. This is very cool. Very nice. First time they kind of do something unique like this. So I dig it. And then here is the molded on hand, which is painted good on top, but on the bottom it's a little weird. So you see that, but I guess you don't really see that when you're posing him. But unfortunately the hand is permanently attached though, so you can't really utilize this beam for anyone else if you wanted to. So, but you do notice there is a little peg hole on the bottom of the beam right there, and that's because this does come with a stand, so it helps it stay posed, right? So it doesn't, the weight of it is probably going to make it fall down. So we have a base and we have a stand for that beam. Alright, so here is a closer look at Beast Gohan, or Gohan Blanco, which is what people called him before this became official. But man, he's got a massive bang that casts such a heavy shadow on his face, depending on where you pose it. So you can see there, you can see his face, but once you go like this, you see the shadow of the light hitting the hair there. But overall, it looks great. I'm still not 100% accustomed to this form from the movie. The hair is cool, but it's, oh my gosh, I don't know. And this is, of course, the design that Akira Toriyama went with. So I'm really criticizing the design of the character rather than the figure itself, because the figure is accurate to what we saw in the movie, so there's no issue there. But man, I don't know. I'm still not 100% digging this hair. Like, I think it would have looked more better, nicer, badass if it was just his regular length hair. Maybe make it a little bit bigger, like Teen Gohan size when he went Super Saiyan 2, and then make it the same color, right? But like with this length, it's like in the middle between short and long, and I don't know if it works, but you know, there's some scenes in the movie where it just looks ridiculous, you know? So that's, I just wish that they designed it differently, but the figure is accurate to the way the design is, so I'm not criticizing the figure at all. They went with a, you know, an accurate uh, sculpt here, so that's good to see. Overall, no complaints on the figure itself. I like the battle damage. We got some scuffs, we got some holes in his gi, right here on his legs too. You can see the skin showing on the knee right there, so I'm glad they did that, because the original Gohan from Superhero did not have this battle damage. So they gave us a different sculpt. They changed it up a bit, so it's not just a head swap, and I can respect that 100%. That's very cool. There's a quick look at him with the crossed arms attached, and he looks pretty good. Also, those asking about the top shirt gi being a separate piece, it is a separate piece, but I saw on Instagram where somebody posted that they try to take it off and it's pegged in, like glued into the back. So it's gonna have to get ripped off. So I'm not gonna do it because I saw that picture, but it does not really come off. It comes off, but not really. In regards to his articulation, we have the articulation that we all are accustomed to. If you have the original release Superhero Gohan, then it's gonna be about the same. The head goes down, you know, to the point where his faceplate starts to separate. You know, that's when you want to stop. Then it goes up. So you can look up and left and right. His faceplate's starting to come off. Alright, left and right. And then we have the torso, which is on a waist swivel. Ball joint swivels forward and back. The sleeves are on a very soft, pliable piece of plastic, so it moves around, you know, pretty good. It doesn't rotate with the arm, so the arm's going to have to angle out like that. The arms will go in and out, bicep swivels. We have that shoulder socket butterfly joint as well, but of course those sleeves hinder it a little bit. Then we have a double jointed elbow swivel at the ball jointed wrist. Legs are going to be the 3.0 legs here, so legs are going to kick forward, they go back down. Let's get the arms up here. They do go in and out like that. And then we have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, along with the ankle hinge, rocker, swivel, and toe hinge at the foot. So here we really get to see the differences between the normal superhero Gohan versus the Beast Gohan, and the entire upper torso is different. So you can see here that they went with a sculpted on gi for the torso. Even the chest is different. The shoulders have different pieces. You can see there. Look how more flush the new one is. It looks like it's one piece. It looks like it's not even cut. Like you can't even move the arms. But like I showed you, you can. And this one you can definitely see the cut and the gi there. So aesthetically, that looks a lot better. I think you'll get some more range out of the original one right here. You can see the non-battle damage gi for the original release there. Legs are sculpted differently. The groin areas, I think, are the same pieces. I want to say they're not different at all. You could also see that we do get the abdominal ball joint here, diaphragm joint at the torso. Rather, he does have it on this figure, but it's underneath the gi, which is not going to be utilized at all, unfortunately, because of the gi. Even though it's a soft plastic, still, good luck with that, you know. On the back side of the figure, you can see there, aesthetically again, because there's no cut, looks better on the Beast Gohan, but less range, right? And then no battle damage there, so that's cool. Now let's see, can we put the Beast Gohan head on the old body? Let's try it. And the answer is, surprisingly, yes, you can, and it fits on perfectly. has no issues at all. So in case you wanted a little bit more range in your display or posability, but no battle damage, keep that in mind, then you can head swap these if you wish. And then here's that new faceplate on the old or the original normal base form superhero Gohan. And there's a look at that in case you wanted to see it. Fits on just fine as it should. So again, here they are side by side, top to bottom. Here's the Vegeta from the superhero movie as well. And then I throw in the Piccolo from the superhero movie too. You can see here he does stand taller, or about the same height if you're looking at the top of the tip of the hair for Gohan there. Geese don't match, geese are different as you see there. And next to his daughter, now they can both share some big heads, right? We have Pan from the, of course, movie as well. And she stands about his waistline is where she stands. And I'll wrap it up with a little pose with the effect, of course, that he comes with, the special beam cannon effect. And you really do need that base and stand to hold that up because it will droop down over time. There's really no way around it, and it looks very awkward. So it does take some playing around with when you're trying to pose it with it, but you'll get it. And I still need to mess with it a little bit longer. But you do need the stand, unfortunately, just because of look how long it is, and it's just not gonna stay straight. The wrist joint isn't that strong to hold all that weight. But overall, it's a really, really great release. Now, the original was like $35. It didn't come with an effect. It didn't come with the Beast Gohan transformation or the battle damage. So I don't know, it's a little bit pricier, and I know it's because of the form and it's fan favorite and all this and that. That's probably why they priced it a little higher, but if anything, it is a very different figure from that original release, which makes it a little bit more enticing to get it because it's not just a simple head swap, and that's the most important thing here. So overall, I'm really happy with it, and I think a lot of people will be happy with it as well. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and as always, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.